Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Prescott from the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Touchdown. You got 2, son. You took me to school.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Number 15 on the return.
Break. Strong right. Strong right. Strong right. Hey.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Sponge.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Gotta go. We got 3 down. 3. Tempo, baby, let's go to work, come on. Motion. 19. Man, watch 12,
Now Wilson on first down to Barkley on the check down. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hot. Oh, yeah. Break. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight. 280. Even.
Now the first running back drafted this year, it's Saquon Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
Now it's Wilson. And Robinson with a big catch. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
One play at a time, guys.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Tight. 4 down. Safe.
A first down carry for Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. And an alley to run. Finding room to the 20 and down to the 16-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's a give to Barkley. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Check 99. Check 99. 14. Tight. Green 80. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go. Front. Back.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
We got three, fellas. We got 3. Shine it. Off. Check 31.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
One play at a time, guys. Let's go. Double tight. Hey. We got 3. Tight. Green 80.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Number 17, back deep to return.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here we go, 46. Hey, here we go, wide 80. Here we go, 47, 47. Hey, switch.
The give is to Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Switch, and hey. Boys, 52. 26.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go.
They get 14 yards there at a first down.
Man left. Under. Here we go. Wide 80. Move. Here we go, 46. 46.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Sharks got it, left side. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Get out. Watch left. Tight end to the left, 26.
First down, Prescott. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Leonard Floyd in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down.
Hey, 47.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It'll be a gain of 11, and they're going to face a third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go, 46. Move. Hey, 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars getting set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On first down, Wilson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit, Ball pops out, incomplete.
Can't complete the pass.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Tight, blue 15.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Let's go work. Let's go to work. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Spread left. Spread left. Fair. 19.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
You got him. You got him. You got him. Woo! Okay, baby, I see you. Mike 50, Mike 50. 12. 19. Gun. 18.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Hey, switch gears. 19. 14. 50. Mike 50.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Tight end right. Blue 15. 3 down. 95. Kill. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go, D. Let's go.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Lucky Whitehead back deep for Dallas. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal.
Oh, Prescott stripped, but I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The 1st down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long.
Start there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check, check. They're going to 88. They're going to 88. Switch is A. Move. 3 down. Here we go, 46. 46.
To throw is Prescott. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now here's Ross. Whoosh. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
12. Watch the screen.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jalen Smith in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
Boom, all day. Woo!
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's our time. This is our time, guys. It's 36 power. Bunch left. Friday.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Thomas has got it. Complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Hey, we got 3 down.
They go play action with Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Tight, blue 80.
Check. Lucky. Bang, 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 bang.
Big jumbo.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On second down, here's Barkley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Hey.
The pitch goes to Barkley. And some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
This is Cohen. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Keep working, fellas. We got tight left. Shotgun.
Tight, blue 15.
Four down.
On second down, Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Blue 15.
To throw is Wilson. To throw on third down. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Allen Robinson. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This is fielded at the goal line. And up past the 35, a very good return, but a penalty down. That may negate all the good work. So that will push him back.
And now we know why he had a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
46.
Out. 3 down.
Hey, here we go.
A give to Elliott. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 23 yards on the play. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Here comes the boom.
Here we go, 47. Gun. Here we go, 47. Here we go. Wide.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Blitz.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Gun. Here we go, 46. 26.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Bryant with a catch right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First catch for Bryant. He's got a 1st down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him.
And Dez has got it. Dez Bryant for the Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Tight right. Hey, boy.
Tight. Full 80. Bang out. Fan. Spread left.
Check 4. Check
95.
Check 3.
They run. This is Cohen. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Back now in Arlington, It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. The Jaguars on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Tight ends right.
14.
We got three down.
Friday.
Six guy. Check six guy. Shift. Watch the shift.
Yo, Friday.
58's the most.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Right left. Tight. Green 80.
58 is a mic. Going 58's the mic.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's finish now.
10th carry now for Elliott. Space to run past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Throwing, Prescott. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Mario Addison. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long.
Here we go, 46.
Check.
Gun. Here we go, 46.
52.
Prescott from the gun. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Christian Covington. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Ross on the return. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a 1st down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
Just won a year's subscription to your favorite magazine. Please bring your ticket to the store
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Hot. Hot, 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 hot.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Prescott to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, get set. Let's go, get out, get out. Start there, over here, over here.
3rd and long for Prescott. Sliding out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Awesome.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Switch, switch, switch.
Wait, they said.
Mike 52, Mike 52. I got wide, I got wide, I got wide.
Here we go, go on to 54, go on to 54. Wide 80. Here we go, 46, 46. Gun.
52's the Mike.
Go, get out there, get out there. Here we go, 46, 46. Gun. Swing to the field, right, to the right.
And now with the play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Pulled in at the 24. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Go to 54, wide 80. Here we go, wide 80.
Here we go, Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. What we got? What we got?
Here we go, 47.
Go, go, go.
Gun. 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Crash.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Swing to the field, right, to the right. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46.
He's not going to get me.
46.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Kyle Williams. In there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go, 47. 52. Here we go, 46, 46.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
Start there, over here. Start there.
Now Prescott.
Watch the whip.
He completes it to Bryant. He's at the 50. 30. 20. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on 1st down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Three down.
Well, Prescott here to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's